Greetings and welcome to episode 9 of your Sedona Virtual Retreat. My name is Carrie, and in this episode, I'm going to guide you through shamanic practices for emotional healing. So in the last episode, we talked about empaths and how empaths are being affected by the collective energies right now, and I gave some exercises that empaths can do to keep your energy strong and vibrant and be contributing to the collective light in the world right now. And so as we're continuing our journey, it's important to realize that although we are all on one level, a really amazing time that our situation finds us in, where we do have the ability to go within, rejuvenate, heal, clear, release, reassess, and sort of reframe whatever our vision is for ourselves and our lives. And so while we are in this time, it's going to be natural to go through waves of phases of different thoughts, feelings, energies within yourself, and as you're interacting with people who are in your immediate environment, maybe family members that you're quarantining with, or whatever the situation is. But my point is that ultimately, while we're on this path, we are all going to have triggers come up. Triggers are situations, circumstances, interactions that happen that trigger us into a state of being that is anything other than harmony. And the good thing about triggers is that they show us where our soul growth work is. They show us where we have unhealed wounds that we can now leverage this time to heal. And so I'm going to share with you a shamanic practice that I use a lot for myself and my own healing journey, and that I often share with clients that I work with. It's called recapitulation. Recapitulation. The root word means to recapture. So this is a shamanic healing modality or practice that specifically is for emotional clearing and healing and regaining any type of energy loss, power loss, sometimes what's called soul loss that has happened because of any type of past trauma. So in future videos, I think I'll do like a longer video where we're really digging into getting to the roots of past traumas, but we're going to start with the here and now. Why? Because our here and now triggers are always connected to traumas from the past that we haven't healed or integrated yet. And so I'm going to guide you through a practice today that you can use real life, current time examples that are happening within your own life to walk through this. Okay, so step one is take a look at where you are currently being triggered into anything that feels like worry, fear, concern, uncertainty, and uncomfortability. Just take a moment to ask yourself, am I being triggered in any of these areas? If not, awesome. You can still use this tool in the future if and when that does happen. So just being honest with yourself, where am I being triggered into worry, fear, uncertainty, concern, uncomfortability? And what I would like you to do is bring into your awareness whatever recent or current situation is triggering one of those specific feelings within you, whatever it is for you. And then go ahead and close your eyes. Ask yourself, what is the precise feeling that's being triggered in me that's contributing to discord in my mind, in my emotional body, in my physical body? And then ask yourself, where do I feel that in my body? Mentally scan your body Look for anything that might feel like tension, uncomfortability, restriction. And then from there, you should be able to narrow it down a little bit more around a specific energy or emotion that is connected to that uncomfortability in the body. Our body has a wisdom of its own, and it has a way of making our wounds known to us in the form of physical discomforts and emotional discomforts. And typically what happens is we try to push it aside, deny it, stuff it down, without realizing that this is our body's wisdom that's actually trying to help us to heal. And so with that in mind, let yourself locate where you are feeling the whatever type of discordant emotion in your body. Instead of being in resistance to it, breathe into it. Give it some space. Silently within yourself, you can even say to it, I'm here with you now, I'm present, I'm embracing you, this sensation, as my body's wisdom that's trying to convey an important message to me, and I'm ready to listen now. So if you could let yourself be the voice of whatever that discordant emotion or sensation is in your body, with the idea that it's trying to convey a message to you that's supporting your growth and your healing at this time, and supporting your learning, your development, be the voice of it and let it speak to you. Trust what comes through. There's no right or wrong. It's just whatever it is that's happening within you. Breathe into that space. Listen to the message that that sensation has for you. Let it reveal to you whatever message it has around disharmony that's in your life right now. How is it talking to you about where there's disharmony in your life or areas that you're not in alignment? Breathe into it. Receive whatever the message is. Be in gratitude, giving thanks for the message that it is. And now we're going to go into phase 2, and this is where the shamanic recapitulation comes in. Bring into your awareness whatever the most recent incident has been in your life that triggered this exact emotion that you're working with right now. Bring the memory of that into the forefront of your awareness with the intention of being a witness to it, a silent observer. And we're going to begin a process that enables you to release whatever energy has been compartmentalized in you because of the situation, which is connected to whatever the uncomfortable sensation you were feeling in your body. And then we're also going to reclaim our energy, our power, our empowerment, and our soul essence from that situation. So with your eyes closed, once you have that memory in your awareness, you're going to sweep or fan your head to the left as you exhale completely through the mouth. Then you're going to inhale through the nose as you fan or sweep your head slowly to the right with the intention of taking your energy and power back from that situation. So you're going to exhale through the mouth, release any energy you're hanging on to. fanning the head to the left. Inhale through the nose as you fan your head to the right, reclaiming your power, reclaiming your essence, reclaiming your energy. Let's do that 5 more times. Exhale to the left. Inhale to the right. 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 Taking your energy back. Exhale, releasing anything that you were hanging on to in your body because of the situation. Inhale, fan your head to the right. Reclaim all of your essence and energy, empowerment and soul back into yourself. Bringing your hands to the heart center as you bring your head to the center. Now, from here, ask yourself, what type of energy do you prefer to be feeling in your body? Maybe it's love, kindness, joy, well-being. Whatever that is, let yourself inhale and allow that essence and energy to rise up from within you. On the exhale, let that essence and energy radiate to the areas that you had previously been feeling the uncomfortability in your body, so that you're nourishing that area of your body with positive emotional energy. And just give yourself a few breaths to do that. Inhale, allowing the energy that you're choosing, that you would prefer to be feeling. Let it rise up from within you with each inhale. On the exhale, let it radiate to the area of your body that you had been feeling the uncomfortability in, nourishing yourself. One more inhale, one more exhale. Bringing the hands to the heart center, allowing everything that we just did, the energy of that to integrate. And then opening the eyes. So I encourage you to practice this on your own. Traditionally, shamanic recapitulation is a process that really sort of reviews your entire timeline or storyline of your life and hunts for where there's discordant emotional charges still within your psyche, within your body, your mind, your emotions, and your spirit. And so we review our entire life. Traditionally, you start from current times and work backwards in time. And so it's actually like a lifelong practice that you can do to optimize not only your healing, but to regain your empowerment. And so for today, what I'm going to suggest is following the thread of whatever the current trigger was that you worked on today, which was connected to the most recent occurrence of that trigger. Now, on your own, when you're in a space for it, start going backwards in time. When are other times in my life that I felt the same feeling? The essence. Think of the energy quality of it. And what are other situations and scenarios that were somewhat traumatizing to me that resulted in this same or similar energy that I recapitulated today? And then recapitulate those other situations in sequence from like most recent to the earliest, because in this way you're working backwards in time, systematically regaining your empowerment and your energy, systematically clearing and releasing all the way to the root core wound. And when we can heal the root core wound, all energetic branches that are connected to that in the now dissipate and reorient. And when you successfully heal that core wound, then dynamics that trigger it will stop happening in your life in the here and now. And then finally, I'll say, how do we know when we've healed? How do we know when we've healed a trigger? You know when you've healed a core wound, I should say. You know that you've healed it when you can think about it or talk about it and not feel triggered. When you can talk about past situations that once were traumatizing to you and not have any discordant energy rise up within you, you know that it's healed. And so I will do future videos that go into this a little bit more, but I wanted to at least share like the beginnings of the practice with you all now, because we are in a time where we're sort of a little bit on a roller coaster, right? Just because of all of the changes happening and how we're operating in our daily lives, and you know, everybody responds differently to stress. And ultimately, I think we are all going to find ourselves in one way or another, you know, getting triggered, issues coming up. It's actually a part of what our time is about. It's about healing. How do we know where we need to heal? Well, we have self-observation around where we have discord, and situations that push those buttons are showing us exactly where to look and where to start with our healing. So work with that today, work with it throughout the whole next 30 days. I guarantee you will see beneficial results. The whole reason that I work with shamanic healing practices in my professional practice as a healing practitioner is because shamanic healing practices are the ones that have proven to be most helpful in healing to me on my own healing journey. And so I'm sharing with you the things that I have found the most success with in my own healing. So, you know, happy exploring and adventures in healing to you. And I'm going to see you tomorrow for the Friday Vinyasa flow. Okay? All right. Blessings. Namaste.